my comfort, I had to be wearing my big headphones to continue. Um, Knowing about my background, some would ask, well, how do you feel about different things like fungi and plant medicine for anxiety, even ketamine? I hear sometimes advertised for that. That's because some of these will help with a deeper trigger or source which was causing that anxiety. And so, along with therapy, then some cases will be successful, and how much ownership those people took into whatever amount of time they were supposed to dedicate to integration. So, yes, anything can work. And much respect to the people that do a particular thing that works. So if they know it works and they keep doing it, for some people it can be something like where you don't have to, you make this and you own this, and the journey is whatever. Somebody I know, they had an addiction and they got into fitness because it was a way to stay focused. It was a way to spend all their energy, do it till they were exhausted on something else. And so fitness saved his life and he created a life. But that awareness of that addiction, also came with the anxiety of I have to be this strong. I have to be this strong, and his inner became his outer. And so now I believe he has sponsors and all these things, but the very valuable thing there is that he didn't want to stay in that addictive or addiction energy and negative space he was in. He didn't want to be there. And so, anxiety or not, towards anything, this person was going to choose to be somewhere else. So they did the work, and then, they went on to, like I said, creating a life of a lot of sponsoring or advertising for really great supplements and things like that. You can take it wherever, but conquering that anxiety or learning to live with it, but maybe just in a little bit of a fuller way, in a little bit of a more comfortable way. Like, okay, now this is where I'm at. I get a lot of anxiety. This speaking thing is where I'm at, it is a miracle that I'm doing a public speaking space like Twitter Spaces or something. And yeah, so just really embracing where you're at, and that can take us into many other things. And for this person, he discovered fitness. For someone else, it might be a sport, in another realm, from golf to martial arts to whatever. All these, fitness is a great sport, but there's so many parts of it. Some people get into the rowing or personal training and making it a lifestyle, which is, I believe, what his is. It's a whole lifestyle surrounding it. You could take it wherever. To creating video games, apps, whatever. But overcoming that anxiety or learning to live with that anxiety in a fuller way. So anyway, those are some things, but that's all non-denominational, you know what I mean? And you explore what works for you. Explore the sounds, explore the comfort things? How does your environment soothe you? How does it suit you? Creating those spaces of restoration, allowing yourself whatever restoration. Maybe it is sexual activity. Maybe it is, something that not all people like, or maybe it is going out to the range. And I don't mean the golf range. And so those and different things, maybe you're creating isn't very light and fluffy. Maybe it's dark art, and expressing that creatively, and expressing that with love and compassion, because it's always about respecting life, isn't it? I mean, you're alive, and for whatever it's worth, yes, we are all here, and we have choices to make, but looking out for that sacred space in here, looking out for number one. Before you look out for number one, you've got to know number one. And so maybe looking out for what makes you anxious, for what is challenging, looking at it positively. What makes you go, where do you feel uncomfortable? And noticing where the anxiety is, going in like a doctor.